What it do, everybody? It's your grandmama's favorite commentator, aka Dak908, the Dig Dug himself. I got many names, pick one, holla at you, boy. And today we have ourselves G36-C Assault Rifle Fury. Now, this gun, I mean, it's a bombshell. Like, the first few, I think the first minute or so was just a few clips, 3 clips that I got with the gun that I want to actually show, exemplify, show you guys how to use this gun correctly in these 3 clips. Now what you want to do is you only want to really engage the enemy at medium to long distances. I swear, if you do, this gun is a mother rock. Oh my god, this clip's the best example I got. Stay back a bit, be medium long range. It has like no recoil, has a decent rate of fire, power is good, everything's there. It is a distance weapon. You don't want to run up in somebody's face with it, although some people can do that when they throw on the silencer or something. But you know, I'm saying play the gun to its strengths. Its strengths. just hang back and, like, you know, throw down concentrated fire at a distance. This clip, this one's a bit longer, but this is a somewhat better than the first clip. The first clip was in there because it showed me that I was hiding behind cover. Now, you always want to hide behind cover when dealing with assault rifles, because half the time the enemies themselves, they'll be using submachine guns. You know how that rapid fire stuff goes, and you want to make yourself harder to hit as possible. Well, as hard to hit as possible. So by giving them a smaller target to hit, it's best to do that. Now, one thing I want to point out, though, so far I've tried out a bunch of red dots for this gun or whatever, just to get a feel of it. And personally, this one that I have here, I think it's called the U dot or whatever. It is the best in my opinion. For some reason, I can't explain it, but when I use this dot, I feel like I'm like 433,000 times more accurate. It's just an amazing dot. I actually want to get into the commentary now. Alright, now the gun itself, it shoots at a moderate rate of fire, 750. Damage is average as well. Average, it's just, yeah, it's right down the middle half with with not a lot of recoil. Now, it has more damage than the M40, but slower recoil. I mean, not slow recoil, slower rate of fire. Well, not the M40, the M4. So this and the M4, if you like either one of those guns, they kind of go hand in hand with each other. But now we're actually getting to the real commentary here. This is the game I had. It was an okay game. I want to say it was okay. Just for me, I've been playing a lot of COD 4 on the PS3, Armored Core, World at War, just a bunch of other games that's not Modern Warfare 3 on the Wii. And when they require, you know, precision aiming, of course, you know, the controls is a big part. Modern Warfare 3 has some of the worst CCP controls of all time. I know everyone already knows this, but you should be able to flawlessly just hop from all these games and be able to just go, you know, be fine. I play on like an 8 sensitivity on COD 4, PS3. 6 sensitivity, Modern Warfare 3. World at War, I play with the weird mode, of course, maxed all the way out. Black Ops, play on 10 sensitivity on CCP, but on here I have to drop to a whopping 4, sometimes 3 sensitivity, because it just doesn't, I can't put a finger on it, but it sucks. And the only way I can make it suck a little less is when I turn sensitivity all the way down, because that's when it has the most stability. It has like no stability at the speeds of the higher numbers. It's so freaking crazy. I know some of you guys can sympathize with me, but we ain't gonna get into that. Since we talked about the gun, I recommend the gun for somewhat type of campish style, because you'll see in the commentary when the video, that's kind of what I'm doing. Hey, I'm just playing the gun to its strengths, guys. Like, seriously, if you don't camp with a submachine gun, well, you do, campers, but is out there for close quarters combat, so whatever. But I want to talk about a question really quick. Jorwell hit me up this question a while back. I've done a few commentaries since then, but I never really found a place where I can actually answer his question correctly and actually fit into something I'm trying to talk about. A while back, and I did a Armored Core 5 video where it's a live camera, like it shows me on camera live, and then split screen with the gameplay. Me fighting the final boss, and I'm talking about this final boss is getting my dome. I mean, I just can't do it. And he asked me, Dad, what's the hardest boss you've ever had to beat? Now, I've been gaming for almost 17 years now, right? I've played hundreds of games. I've beat hundreds of games. I've probably fought maybe thousands of bosses. I won't say thousands because, you know, every game has like 30, bosses or so. So that was a really hard question for me to answer, but I actually did, you know, I went back and I thought of it, and I was like, you know, let me go to one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life. Let's start there. This game is it's called Evolution Worlds, right? It came out on the Dreamcast. Now, to be honest, I don't know if this is the hardest boss I ever fought, but I thought about it for a really long time. This is the answer I came up with. I can think about this later, can give you a different answer, but Evolution Worlds came out for the Dreamcast in, I think, 98. And then there was a GameCube port of it in 2001, excuse me. And I was, how old was I? What was I, 11 or 12? And yeah, I think I was about 11 or 12. Anyway, that game, it's an RPG. I'm gonna give you a short synopsis of it. You're just a regular guy, but you're a treasure hunter, and when you go in the ruins and stuff in this world, there's these things called frames. Now, they're used, not everybody has them, but a lot of people have them, and they're used to, like, you know, help make everyone's life better, like easier. Like, you see those commercials where you got the old grandmas where they got the little cane with the claw on it, they reach and grab stuff with it. A frame will do stuff like that, like things to make your life a bit easier. But they have combat frames. You know, people go out and they fight with it. You know, not like fight each other, but like they use it to fight monsters and stuff in the ruins and whatnot. Okay, so we know what we're talking about. The final boss, was this guy? He was in a giant frame or whatever, and he, just like any RPG boss, true RPG people can sympathize with me. I mean, a true RPG where you got 4 people on your side of the team lined up in a straight line. You got one idiot over on the boss on the other side, and then everybody takes turns wrapping upside the head. Not the new RPG where it's only an RPG because you like level up. You know, like not like Mass Effect where you can actually run and shoot and stuff. That not like Fallout. Nothing like that. I mean, true blue JRPGs. Okay, where you're sitting in line and you're fighting people. But he was the kind of boss, like any true JRPG boss, who would go like 6 times. You know what I mean? He would like boost his attack, make his do something, boost something else, lower all your stats, and then hit you with a really good hit. That kind of cheating boss. Now, for him, what made him so hard was that you would get in there, and let's say you know he's about to lower your actual stats. Now you can't really boost your stats, but you can boost your resistances. Some of the things he'll do, because you know, like fire and water and stuff like that. So you go in there, he lowers all your stats, so you try to boost the resistances to like dark and stuff, because he's, you know, evil or whatever. You do that, and then he has this move. I can't remember what it's called, but I remember what he does. He'll like scoop you up, throw you in the sky. The sky will go black, and then a huge explosion happen. Then you'll fall and you hit the ground, and with that, it lowers. It does a lot of damage and literally cuts all your well, it does a mass amount of damage because it cuts your HP in half. Now from there, he has a special ability. When you're down at half, he has like it's kind of like quick attack from Pokemon. You know, you move fast automatically. He goes to the first fighting slot. Even though he just went all 16 of his turns or whatever, he can go again. That's what made him so freaking hard. And he also had this move where he'd like pull you underground, and like he'll make you make your accuracy go down because you're like you've been underground or something. I don't know, but it was just one hell of a boss that I haven't beat him. I haven't. I actually found the game about 4 years ago, played it, still haven't beat him. He's one hell of a boss. I mean, it sucks so much, but Joel, that is my answer. I can't remember his name, but I know what he looks like. He looks like a weird robot with like two. Yeah, he has 2 huge shoulder pads, but in each shoulder pad is like a person. One is your girlfriend, another is the bad guy. Bad guy's still your girlfriend or whatever. And it's just one hell of a boss fight. I mean, it is god awfully just But Joel, that's the answer to my question. I know a lot of you guys are like, what the hell is he talking about? But hey, I owe Joel this question. You know, he's been my road dog. He's been there, you know, through thick and thin. We've been kicking it for a minute. He did his Zombie Saturdays. If you guys hadn't checked it out, I'll throw a link up in the description or something. And it's a really good video. It has me, Kapoogan, Joel, and Uncooked, the guy who does my intros and stuff, all in there. So it's like a 4-man split screen zombie session thing going on there. Hope you guys will enjoy that as well. But we're coming to a close here. I want to wrap it up by saying thank you to everybody who actually got me to 600 subscribers. Yeah. I know I said I do set up at 500, but then I was moving, and now I'm settled in. I'm not like completely settled in like I want to, because the space that I have now, it's kind of empty. I just kind of have stuff thrown everywhere. I know I said this before. I just been really lazy getting all my stuff right. What I want to do is I want to get a computer desk for my computer, because it's not. It's actually just sitting on the floor. I kid you not. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a setup video anyway. Just show you guys what I have right now, and then maybe do a final setup video later. But the game is over. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Holla at your boy, the Dig Dugger.